Good afternoon, everyone. The 1975 Cricket World Cup on Brian Lara Cricket has been played today. We're now halfway through the group stage of the tournament. This was match 15 of the tournament, a crucial Group 1 match between the rebel South African 11 and Kenya. Big game which will possibly decide the fate of both of these sides. Let's have a look at the final outcome. We'll have a look at that. The oval once again proving a very good pitch to chase runs down on. Kenya won the toss, selected the field on a dry pitch, but in overcast conditions they produced a very good bowling display and fielding display to restrict the rebel South African 11 to 261 for 8, the first time that the rebel South African 11 have batted out the full 50 overs. Massive controversy at one stage, 82, 0, 17, 21, 8, 4, 34, 24 and 4. Recovered well from 160 for 6 to add the last 2 wickets added 101. There was a run out on 65, but there was controversy because the ball went for 4, and then the ball afterwards, they attempted to run for a run, and as it was about to hit the stumps, he ended up brushing it away. So it was sort of like a controversial run out / handle the ball incident, which we've never seen before, and it didn't really slow them down. They made 261 for 8 from their 50 overs. Rebel South African 11, very good bowling performance low. 39 for 1 for Frasat Ali, 35 for 1 for Shefi, 51 for 3, superb bowling figures from Mahmood Kwazi, 33 for 0 for Peru Nana, 55 for 0 for Frasat Ali, and brilliant bowling figures from John Nganga for 2 for 47 in what was a superb bowling effort. He bowled superbly his first 5 overs, taking 2 for 16 as South Africa struggled with the conditions. Once again, the pitch got better as the game went on, and look at that response, 264 for 3. They won in just 37 overs. This rebel South African 11 bowling attack. West Indies chased, 224 in about 38.4 overs. United Arab Emirates chased 242 in 30.4 overs, and now we've seen 37 overs. But look at that at the top of the order. 95 off 60 deliveries from Frasat Ali. His first 50 of the competition. He's starting to hit some form. The weird thing is, he had 95 of 36 deliveries and was on course for the fastest century ever in a one-day international. He didn't score for 24 deliveries and then he got run out. There was also 20 for the informed Samuel Wasami. Didn't get a 50 this time. A second 50 of the competition for Ramesh Shefi, 69. And the inform is 69, came off just 59 deliveries. 38 for the hero of the last match, Shiraz Sumar, 38 not out of 31 deliveries, and 27 not out of 28 deliveries for Jahir Shah in what was an absolute emphatic display from Kenya. And that victory for Kenya, well, we'll talk about that in a moment. Second match in a row, the South African bowlers, they used all 10 of the outfield players apart from the wicket-keeper. Their bowling attack is so woeful. 17 for 0, 11 for 1, 28 for 0, 26 for 0, 16 for 0, 16 for 0, 44 for 0, 39 for 0, 40 for 1, 20 for 0. The fast bowlers did a great job for Kenya. We thought that the rebel South African bowlers could do the same, but they're not an international quality side. And basically, their bowlers are like club cricketers. In the end, match summary, South Africa versus rebel South African 11 against Kenya at the Oval. Kenya won the toss, selected bowl, restricted South Africa to rebel South African 11 to 261 for 8, and then they swamped the bowling attack, 264 for 3, winning by 7 wickets in just 37 overs. Man of the match for his brutal 95 or 60 deliveries, where he was on course for the fastest century ever in one-day international history. Frasat Ali, its first 50 of a competition. This is what it means. Kenya are on the brink of the quarterfinals. They are literally on the brink. Let's have a look. They're now third in the table, and their 2 other main rivals have only got 2 games left. UAE have got to play New Zealand and Pakistan. They know if they lose both of those two games and they're out of this competition. And Rebel South African 11 basically have got New Zealand and Pakistan. Have also got New Zealand and Pakistan. So realistically, Kenya are on the verge of a quarter-final place in this tournament. Third in the group. And they've got matches against Pakistan and West Indies in the next two games. So they can look forward to that, knowing that they've done their job. They've beaten the other two associate member, well, one associate member, one county member, you could say. So that's Group 1. Group 2, tomorrow's match, Holland versus Rhodesia. Holland looking to end an horrendous run of form with a bat. Their batting throughout this World Cup has been utterly atrocious. Their batting throughout this World Cup so far has been utterly atrocious. And Rhodesia will start off as favourites tomorrow. Can Holland spring a surprise in that game and grab their first win? Whoever loses that match is probably going to finish bottom with no points. As you would expect with them, with the Rebel South African 11 and Kenya being two associate members, we are not going to see... What's going on here? Oh, yeah. Guess what? I had my hand on the camera, so you didn't see it. There's an outtake for you. Yeah, so that's that match out of the way. They are awful. They are. You can't say nothing else. I mean, you have to feel sorry for South Africa as a whole. But this Rebel side has been asked to take part in the... sorry, I just need to do something. Yeah, that's all right. The Rebel South African 11 have been asked to take part in this tournament, and whilst their batting is... well, it's inconsistent, their bowling's just non-existent. It is just... it's club cricketers, and you can see New Zealand and Pakistan pile on the runs against them, especially the way they're batted in the tournament. You could see... possibly we could see the first ever 350 in the tournament and the way that it's going, but it all depends really. I think both Pakistan and New Zealand will be probably thinking, well, it's turning into a chasing tournament. We'll probably try and see whether we can get them out for about 200 and chase the runs down to about 25 overs. But they are poor. I mean, the other match tomorrow, Holland versus Rhodesia, that will probably decide who finishes bottom of Group 2, who goes home with 0 points. Holland look woeful so far with the bat. So we'll wait and see. It could be a close match tomorrow. It could be a one-sided game. We don't know. But until then, Kenya on the brink of the quarterfinals. They're not there yet, but realistically, if you're having a look at that table, 4 points. One more win would guarantee them, but they have got Pakistan and West Indies, two explosive sides who have played brilliant cricket throughout this tournament. So... Kenya on the brink of the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen. Until tomorrow's match, we'll halt for the match with Holland versus Rhodesia in this 1975 Cricket World Cup on Brian Lava Cricket. And until then, bye-bye everyone.